Good morning and welcome back for another vlog with myself, Darren. Very sunburnt after yesterday's little day out in Northampton to the Monster Truck National. It was a great day out and yeah, really enjoyed it, especially the little man. 4 years old, absolutely obsessed with monster trucks. If you've never been there before, I'd recommend it. In fact, I've actually done a vlog which is going to be released later on the week because I'm off work on Wednesday, so I'll upload it for Friday, so I'll try and keep the week nice and smooth for each day this week for vlogs for you. But here's a nice little snippet of it.
Right, we press the kill switch. Move out the
straight there.
forklift, please.
And for today we are back down at Northampton, and I say back down Northampton because that's where the Monster Truck Nationals were. Yesterday we had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, leave for 5, get there for about 8:30 when the gates opened, and then we didn't get back home until about 8:30 last night. Absolutely shattered. I really am. I feel more drained doing that than what I did like a 15-hour shift when I'm at work, to be honest with you. But saying that, yesterday we just sat around in the sun all day, as you can see. The worst thing about it, I've got like little tiger stripes now on my eyes. Look at this. Little white stripes where my crow's feet are kicking in because of my age. Sat there squinting all day in the sun. Our unit, the Aphrodite, is hooked up to the trailer already because this is a trailer we was using on Friday, so I know it's a good condition trailer, but still I'm going to have a quick walk around, making sure there's no damage to the tyres on the unit, no damage on the trailer tyres as well. You never know, you may have picked up a nail whilst driving around in the yard. The last drop of the day is loaded already, so the tyres, we've got to make sure ratchet strap them to keep them nice and secure to the bed. Electrics are all working. Now our truck and trailer checks have been completed, loaded, secure. We need to go over to our other depot over in Ashton to collect the second half of the load. So we're going to be using about 3 different cameras today. Giving it a trial. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you prefer it like this, where you can see myself driving as well as the front view. Hopefully the front view is going to be coming out. I'll find out later on in post-production. Still going to be using the GoPro for when I do reverse shots, so I'm trying to get it so you can see the reverse shots as well as what I'm doing on the steering wheel side of things as well, just for turning. And yes, I will admit 100% I do sometimes oversteer. It's one of them, isn't it? You just do it from time to time, right, realising you're doing it until it is too late. So be careful that cyclist that can see in the mirror. Make sure they don't come up to the side of me. I see what the editing side of things are going to be like on this camera as well. If it's too much of a headache, I might not use it. It's quite straightforward at the moment with the GoPro. More roadworks. And then after there, we're at pound stretcher for Leicester, so we've done that, and that's like a 2:15 booking. And then we've got East Midlands tiles, and that is at Leicester as well. So let's get ourselves on the road. Need to try and have a play about in the editing settings though, so I can get it recording front and both, and might have to do 2 separate videos, mess about a little bit more in Adobe Pro, but long run I think it might be worth it. If you guys find it, you know, more entertaining and a better view, then I'll keep it. If not, then I might switch back to the regular dash cam that I normally use for the GoPro. So yeah, your input is very important today, guys. I'm relying on you for your honest feedback. And if it's rubbish, just say it's rubbish. I don't like that camera. It looks too much like a fishbowl effect when you're driving down the road. Which, yes, I can understand. It's because of the type of camera I'm using. But at the same time, if I'm reversing, it might be looking quite good. We never know. Trial and error and all that. The Tesco's booked in at 12 o'clock. We're due to get there for 11. Maybe 11:15 depending on traffic. Instead of going past the M6 this morning, I'm actually going to go through Stoke area on the A50 and then cut across to the M1 and then head down. Might be a little bit easier. But in total, it is 120 miles. So we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us. And the time has just hit 25 past 8. So there's a little bit of a later start today. Can't believe we've been in for 2 hours already. That's a little bit crazy. Came in at 6:30. I know if you're doing time-lapse videos, that's definitely going to be using the GoPro. Go on, mate. Give it a quick flash. Looks like we've got a possible first accident of the day. Not like we want any accidents. We've got a queue after the next junction, down to 50 miles per hour on the matrix signs. If any luck, it is just a little bit of congestion from earlier on, and it's cleared up now. Can only hope. Hay fever seems to be hitting me quite a bit today as well. My eyes are really dry. A little bit of a scratchy throat. Down to 40. Just going to sit in this lane for another minute, because if the traffic's bad going to the M62, well, that's going to be the first 2 lanes what are going to be affected, because lane 1 filters off for the M62, but then you go have everybody jumping in lane 1 last minute. Nope, cancel that. Must be both motorways what are not too great this morning. Luckily it was just a little bit of congestion. Nothing too drastic. Let's hope for a nice clear run straight down now. You can only hope, can't you? Still got 108 miles, so we've just gone over the Felwall Viaduct by the M56 junction limb. I am hoping the first delivery that we go to today actually does get accepted, because unfortunately there's no paperwork on the pallets and the office don't have any paperwork either, so they're currently trying to contact the client, because we're being a RDC centre. Over at Tesco's, they can be a little bit hit and miss really, if they were accept it or not. I've got references, I've got booking times, just need that paperwork. Without the paperwork, I've got a bad feeling about it, unfortunately. But that's not our fault. Pretty standard of junction 16 on the M6 southbound, fairly heavy traffic, going down to 40 miles per hour on the matrix. I think it might just be all this area around here. Oh, is that a vehicle breakdown? Yeah. No, is it? No, yep. Okay, no accident. No, it's not the truck. I thought the truck was involved in the accident, but it's not. So it could be a vehicle breakdown. But it's cleared back up now. Slow down a little bit, let Hunter pack across. "85 miles currently left to go." So we're chipping away at the mileage this morning. Got plenty of time before I need to take a break.
Maintain safe distance.
Aye aye. Well I do, that's the camera talking. As he still wants to come across. Slow down a little bit. No, we gotta stay there. Say that, let's tuck ourselves back in.
Maintain safe distance.
Travelling down the M1 currently. Time is just hit 11:30. I've had a 15-minute break on the way down because it's a 12 o'clock booking. I didn't really want to get there and then need to take a break inside their yard, so I took a 15-minute break so not to worry about working time directive. Just passing past a big excavator being transported from A to B, and I've currently got 2 hours and 40 minutes left on driving, so it's taken just over 2 hours so far. That's right, if I read that right, I think I might have read that one wrong. Coming up to 3 hours, so I've drove for 2 hours and 53 minutes, sorry. Got it mixed up then. Looked at it for 2 hours and 53 on the tacho left. I was like, wait, no, that's how long I've been driving for currently. So just under 3 hours we've been on the road this morning. Left just gone 8:30 this morning. Current ETA is saying 11:45, and we've got 10 more miles to go. So making good timing. Traffic overall hasn't been too bad. There's a little bit heavy-ish around the M6 coming off Stoke, but the A50 has been okay, and the M1 itself has been pretty good as well, to be fair. Can't really complain. I'm not too far from the M6 junction itself. I think I made the right decision though, diverting past Birmingham, Wolverhampton at this time of the day, or by the time I would have got there, shall I say. It just would have been really, really heavy. Bit of an overcast on the weather this morning. It's trying its hardest to rain, keep stop start. Nothing too heavy so far. Let's try and get around this car. I've diverted and I'm just going to follow the A426 straight down. It'll jump onto the A5 and then I can follow the A5 down. It's only 8 miles this direction anyway. It's only about 4 or 5 minutes difference, but it will be no traffic anyhow. It's just straight down this road and that's where the client is really. Nice and easy. Didn't want to get stuck in all that traffic. As we're driving down the A5, we're currently driving past the big Warren's warehouse where we made our collection last week. On the way back up from London. Believe it or not, it's both of the warehouses there on the left hand side, not just the one. And they are of course part of the Cullinan Group, along with Great Bear, Stobart, and I think there's a couple more as well that they own. Only a mile and a half left to go for Tesco's. It's just off one of the roundabouts. I think not this next one, but the one after that. I've got the paperwork sent through as well, so I don't need to worry about the paperwork side of things. Got it covered. And with any luck, it's a quick in and out job to get the 4 pallets taken off, as we have a 2:15 delivery next. That's over at Leicester. So we're not too far of a drive to Leicester from where we are now. Probably there in about 45 minutes, give or take. But if we get stuck at Tesco's for an hour and a half, it could put us behind. There it is, the big Tesco. So third exit on the roundabout, and then I do believe it's immediate left. Indicate, buddy. busy roundabout, that one. There we are. Well, that didn't go to plan. Been refused. Not been booked in. Are you okay, mate? You okay to let us out? Pardon? Goods in. I had to come in to turn around because they had trucks behind me at the gate. Pardon? Just contact goods in instead. Are you for real? Security won't even let me out. I had the right attitude on him, didn't I? Don't know if you could hear it. Could be another 5 minutes now to get out. What's the problem? Come on. We've got places to go, guys. So the reason why it got refused, our client, who we were making a delivery for, they've not booked it in with Tesco's. So it's not our fault. We got given reference numbers, etc. They said, yeah, use these type of numbers. The reference numbers we've got is like Tango, no, LM, sorry. So it's like Lima. Are you okay? Can you open the barrier, please, for the exit?
Which way you been, driver?
I've not been on a bay. I came in to come back out.
Oh, I think you don't have the phone number, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. As I was saying, the client we're making a delivery for, they give us a reference number for, I think it might be like Lima Mike 694, etc. However, at Tesco's, they need to have Tango November and then 9 digits. So I've just rang the office and they're like, oh, I bet there's not even booked it in with them. It's down to the client to book it all in, give us the times, what's been corresponded with Tesco, for an example. So it's not our fault, none of our fault in the office. So we've done our side of things, we've turned up, we'll charge them for it. It's not our fault it failed. And then we'll charge them for a reattempt as well. Rightio, what I need to do, I need to find somewhere I can park up and take the remaining break. It's going to be a little bit too early if I go straight to the Leicester now. Time is only just gone 12 o'clock. So if I go this way, there's a couple of little lay-bys that I can pull up in. Departed the M1 for junction 21A, and now we'll go following it for the B5380. Only about 3 miles left to go. Do a right turn in that middle lane, so it's alright. Jump across. I had to wait around a little bit because it's booked in for 2:30. Can't get on site before 2 o'clock. The security guard will just turn us away. So we're there for 2 o'clock for arrival time. Got to drive through a nice little village called Kilsby, I think it was. Make sure I get around the cars, yep. I've been here a couple of times now as well, to be fair. Now, I've been a couple of times here for Pound Stretcher themselves, but also there's a little business on site, which I've got a feeling it might be getting delivered to them instead. It's a little bit odd the way they do it, to be honest, because I've never really seen an RDC with a separate smaller business working within it and a separate little unit, but it's on the same site as Pound Stretcher, if that makes sense. Now, on the paperwork in the check before, it didn't say anything about the other business, only about the Pound Stretcher business. Shame I don't have a big air horn. It's always nice when you get people letting on to you. Okay, got another truck coming down the lane as well. No, it's turned off, so we're okay there. Here we are now, just on the left hand side, and that's the place I was talking about, Fab Finds. After what seems about half a mile walk, I'm not kidding, this warehouse is massive. You've got to park here, walk all the way around to the other side of the warehouse, get yourself booked in, and then come all the way back. If you've been to this site before, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not the most healthiest at the moment, unfortunately. So yes, I know, I do need to start eating healthy, looking after myself. I've been told plenty of times. Not just by you guys, but by the missus as well. Right, base 6, that's where we need to go on to next. As you get to see with this other driver, there's really not enough space to straighten up the trailer properly. Right then, let's see what this camera can do. If it's worth keeping on. All goes down to this. Going for base 6 to be clear now, it's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Can't go straight on. forward as I can come. Not a lot of space. Straighten it up. That'll do me. Round the corner from our client, and it's now 4:45. It's a nice and easy one as well to get offloaded. Been here quite a few times. Pull up in the yard, spin it round, forklift off the side. I do hope they're still in, actually. Just thought to myself, imagine to finish at 3 o'clock. I can't see that for a tile place. There it is, EMC tiles. Kept nice and clear. The old tractor still there. I think it's Ferguson 305. Could be completely wrong. What is it? Is it 3055 maybe? Can't really see the side of it properly. And to get back to our yard up at Outin is 107 miles away, and we're looking at 2.5 hours drive straight up the M1, cutting across the A50 and then straight up the M6. We've got a fantastic trucker here, giving way right over there where it's safe to do so we can get the swing.
Side pedestrian.
Thanks, drive. Appreciate that. You're sat there on your phones. Tut tut. Judging at time, by the time I get to limb services where the traffic normally would be really heavy, it'll be around 6 o'clock. So I should, in theory, be able to get straight past Limb with no stopping, because we'll miss the rush hour traffic for that area. However though, the A50 is going to be fairly heavy. and the M1 shouldn't really be too bad for the next few junctions. Always gets me in this shop on the left hand side. What is stopping people from going over with a cup and filling their own slush puppies up? Because they've got loads of slush machines on the outside, and it never seems to be anybody watching them. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. It's taken a while to actually get to the M1. It's taken about a half hour actually to get here alone. Traffic's just been really bad. Trying to get out of Leicester. To be fair though, you've got an extra slip road junction joining this slip road. There's a lot of traffic trying to get onto the motorway at the moment. Let this van past. And then it should start freeing up just after, I'm going to say about a quarter of a mile. But I'm only on here for a couple of junctions, so it's not too bad. I don't think I'll be going too far tomorrow, distance-wise, because it's going to be a late finish tonight, and I'm off Wednesday. So don't forget that monster truck video is going to be live on Thursday to take the place of Wednesday's vlog. Ah, perfect. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much for moving across. Give him a flash if he wants to come back over. Nope. Cool. I'm going to wait until after the services before moving back over onto lane 1. If there's any slow trucks trying to get out, they're going to need that extra space. Saying that, actually, lane 1 filters off, doesn't it, around here? So we'll be staying in lane 2 anyway. So that's not too bad. We'll have a little bit of wacky races now. A lot of cars go be trying to cut across last minute, like so. No, that's quite a good reasonable time, that really. We're going to get a lot more in a second. jumping out to jump back in. Let's find out. Yep. Unfortunately, the M1 started getting a little bit busy, so I came off the junction before so I could get past Donington services straight onto the A50 that way. And as I came off the motorway, I looked to my left. I thought, why is it a helicopter in a farm field? And then I realised that's not a normal helicopter. In fact, that is a first response helicopter for the paramedics. And the bridge I've just gone underneath now, on that road going, I think it's on to the slip road for the M1 around there, or is it towards the M42, is it? I think it's the A42, I think it might be actually. So the slip road going to the A42, it's all closed. I've just looked on CarPlay at the moment. Everywhere is red all around the area. Road closures, the whole shebang. So this is going to add a little bit more time onto the journey, unfortunately. I believe it's only the roundabout up ahead where it's fairly affected, because that's where the slip roads are, and everybody's trying to get around the roundabout to divert different ways, really. So unfortunately, it is what it is. Watch a few planes taking off in the distance, and yeah, just try and hold tight. Okay, looking at it, they've just reopened the carriageway which goes towards the M1 southbound and the M42. Because I've not got enough driving time to get back, I'm going to pop into Donington services, grab myself a quick cup of coffee, stick it on a 15-minute break, and then that'll hopefully the whole area will clear up by the time I've had a break, give chance for traffic to die out. Time's just hit 5 o'clock. I've had a 15-minute break, believe it or not, at Donington. It did seem like it was going to start clearing up in the area, but I may have been a little bit wrong about that one. Still got 87 miles to go. ETA to back to the yard is currently saying 7:30. Tomorrow I'm scheduled for a 6 o'clock start. I just checked the run when I was pulled up at the services. And I am off work on Wednesday, as I may have already mentioned. However,
delivery has been removed from your current schedule. Advise you pull over as soon as possible to review the new schedule.
the run what was planned.
The current schedule has changed. Advise you pull over as soon as possible to...
I've done this route once before where I've had a delivery over in Wakefield, then 2 in Leeds, and then so 1 in Leeds and then 2 in Hull, and then it was a collection from Louth. Now normally when I have a collection from Louth, because it is in the middle of nowhere, and to get back to St Helens area, it's about a 4-hour drive. It really is. It's just in the middle of nowhere and you get stuck in traffic, and it's always been a night out. I've always run out of hours around Hartmore services. So I've spoke to Rob and I've said to him, look, I'm off Wednesday, and I know the other 2 guys who do nights out, I know they're booked up already going down Bristol and London area, I think they are. So them 2 are already covered, so I'm normally the 3rd guy that they have as nights out. So I said, I'll do the run. However, I need to be finishing in the morning for about 7 o'clock in the morning. So I don't mind if we have to have a night out, or have a night out and then start 4 o'clock in the morning, get back to the yard at 7, but make sure you don't plan me anything for the Wednesday. So I don't mind it, and then I'll still get, you know, a little bit of a backhand on the wage as such for working on the Wednesday when I should be on holiday, as well as a night out pay. So it's kind of like, it works for me in a way. If you have to have a night out, I don't mind it. I'll help out the business. But what he's done, he's compromised a little bit. He's cancelled the Leeds order, and he's going to plan that for the Thursday, no, for the Wednesday instead. So now all I need to do is straight up to Wakefield, 2 in Hull, down to Louth, and then back to the yard. So I should be able to do that in theory with no issues and not a night out. So to be fair to Rob, he's compromised for that. He's taking it off. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's their mistake, it's bad planning, etc. But at the end of the day, if you're really busy in the office, you might miss something. For an example, somebody's off during the week for one day. It can happen. It does happen from time to time. You can't bear grudges. They're not doing it on purpose. Ay, 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 this traffic. Oh, I can't believe it's going to be like an 8 o'clock finish tonight. All I can see is the traffic at a standstill to try and get onto the A50. It's probably cost me an hour, a good hour, maybe a little bit longer, coming off the junction before and cutting up this way instead of actually staying on the M1 and coming off for junction 24. I always try and avoid junction 24 and come off the one before it because it's always backed up with traffic, slow moving traffic. And the slip road is clear as well. That's the worst thing about it. The slip road is absolutely empty. And I've got a biker coming down. Hopefully these cars what are trying to merge over have noticed. Let's go try and move over, give them plenty of space. Come on, buddy, you know, you can see the traffic was building up on that side. Why are you trying to jump in last second? It is one of my pet hates, that, when you get drivers cutting across last minute. See, a biker can get away with it. But this car's going to try it again in a second, I can guarantee it. It's like, yeah, I can't get in here, let's just drive further down and see where we come out. So I'll try and keep a bit of distance. Because now they're on the slip road to go to the A50 to the left. And they're like, oh no, I've gone the wrong way. I don't know what to do, I'm panicking. So they're going to follow the road all the way around. Jump on the A50 for a junction, turn around and come back on themselves. I think that's the only way you can do, really. Okay, 10 to 6. 84 miles to go. Normal load coming through, being escorted. It looks like one of them 5G towers. It's probably about a trailer and a half in length. That's why it's got the escort. 58 miles to go. Hey, don't see many flatbed trailers carrying vehicles. I mean, you can do it, like, but normally they'd be on a low loader, so they've got a ramp on the back to get on and off. So I'm not too sure how they've actually got on the back of that, to be fair. Oh, what a nice art design that one is. It's a belting truck. Scania, twin stackers at the back. Oh my god, come on, speed up car. I've got a car on my right hand side.
Maintain safe distance.
I just wish either A, cars actually went the speed limit, a little bit like the Audi just then. I'm only doing 56 miles per hour, you've just seen how fast I've overtaken, so they can't be doing 50 miles per hour, they're probably doing about 48 miles per hour, I think it was then. And then I had a camper van in the second lane, but instead of flashing me to say there's enough space to get out, they were hovering right by the back trailer door. And I'm thinking, is there enough space? Have they pulled back enough for me to pull out without hitting them? Have they seen me? Are they distracted reading a map or anything? So if you ever let a truck out, don't just pull back, just give them a little flash as well, just to make sure it's all clear, because you can be a little bit misleading sometimes. That's the car in second lane. Why was you driving at 45 miles per hour a second ago? And now you're in lane 2. Way down there. I just don't get some people, honestly. It baffles me. Absolutely baffles me at times. Finally, we made it. A little bit of traffic, but overall, we made it back. The time is just gone 7:30. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be back in nice and early for 5 o'clock, which is about 9 hours and 25 minutes rest period. Not too bad since I've done a 15 hour today. So I am going to call it a day on the video, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, keep on trucking and stay safe. Bye for now.